So let's start with clearing the air. So every time when I'm reading the comments for each of the videos, they're like, "Oh, is that Dasadorah's voice?" And she has such a great voice, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm flattered, but that's not me.
Yes,
It's the
it
real
is
Piper
me.
Reese."
Yes, it is me. And I am loud, and that's why I do it. I think. That's why I was picked, right? Because I can be the loudest. I can
Yes.
outscream every other fragger.
That's why you have
Like
the
I scream
mic.
at my feet. I scream at my screen when I'm playing any video game, so it makes sense. I try to give the energy to the voice that I give when I'm angry at my video game. And I feel like that creates like passion.
Okay, I see. That's like
It,
your passion and your what motivates you every time you
yeah,
do a
it's
frag
that drive.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we create our videos for the FRAG Pro Shooter official channel, it's like a whole team. So the community thinks it's just like one person that's creating these
Oh
videos.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like, no, I'm like writing back to him. I'm like, no, it's actually a whole team. So I end up writing like a lot of the copies. So anytime like you, Piper, when you doing the voiceover, you're reading my text that I'm writing,
Yes.
and then you're doing the voiceover, and then we have a team of video artists that sits here and edit all the nice special effects to it, maybe get all the little mess ups out the way that we needed.
That's really awesome. I mean, I didn't realize how big of a team it is working on them, I think, till now, but that's really, really cool. And I love reading what you write too. It feels like so personal that we get to like work together like that. Like I get to read your script, you know?
Yeah, and I really like when you add your little extra personality to it, like your little giggle. I wish I can giggle like you. Can you do it real quick?
Thank you. Is it the like,
Yeah. It's so cute.
thank you. I had to learn. I remember when I was younger, I used to have so much trouble laughing when I had to do it for an acting scene or for a voiceover. And then eventually I got in so many situations where I had to add it. And I was like, but it sounds so good here. Like it needs the laugh. So eventually I had to just work on my laugh and listen to the Joker for a few hours, you know.
So you have a evil Piper laugh too, right?
I think I have an evil Piper laugh. It would be like, something like that. You probably do
Oh,
better with a little practice.
I cannot even do that. That's awesome.
It's from the you gotta come from the like masculine part of your diaphragm. Like really push it.
So I'll write something like this, and Piper Reese will do her VO and go for it.
But with two Pipers, are they really who they say they are? Are you on team the real Piper or team the only Piper?
Maybe I'm team the evil Piper. I mean, look at my background.
True. I think I'm on team evil Piper, honestly.
You can't be both Pipers.
I know. She's just so cool. She's just so cool.
She really is. I like both, and I have a hard time deciding, and I know the community does too. And I'm like, well, which side are you on? They're like, I want to be on both.
Well, also when I watch the videos on them, the like they have such similar abilities that kind of meet each other, so they could really like fight each other really well too, you know. Like they have the same amount of abilities, but it's really cool because it's like slightly different, so they can fight each other really well. It's kind of like my cats.
So, Piper, how does it feel to do the voiceover for the FRAG News and the FRAG Memo?
I love doing the voiceover. I have so much fun with it. It is such a fun way for me to express energy. And honestly, it helps my anxiety to do something like that because it's so much energy and I'm putting it out there and I get to just like push it out. And I have a lot of fun recording them. I mean, I feel like I record it with my dad and then we kind of like laugh for 20 minutes afterwards. Because every time I do it, it somehow gets more and more intense. Like, because I just get so into it. And like, eventually, like, it's just going to be crazy.
Every time I get your voiceover, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear it. It's so exciting.
Yeah, you should listen to it in the morning instead of a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you're totally right. What was the experience like to have your own likeness for a game character in FRAG?
Crazy. I never ever thought that I would actually get to be a character in a video game. And it is so freaking cool. And more than anything, it's awesome to be able to tell all my guy friends and my brother and my boyfriend, I'm a video game character. Can't drop me out of your life now because I'm cool. I'm really, really cool. And no one can deny that now because I'm a video game character. Yeah.
I think everyone's like super, like really happy and excited to see you in the game and see who you are in real life and being transformed into FRAG.
Yeah, and it's funny because a couple months ago during COVID, part of how I got through like mental health wise was we got the new Mortal Kombat game, and I was playing as Harley Quinn all the time, and I was like, wow, wouldn't it be cool if I had like a skin or something like that? Like, wouldn't it be cool if I had a little character that like danced around and stuff like that? And now she does, and she dances exactly like me in middle school. Oh my God. I think you have someone on your team who like either went to my middle school dance classes, showed up at my weekend hip hop classes or something, because for some reason she's doing all the same moves.
a lot of research, I guess. Our team.
Yeah, a lot of research apparently.
Yeah, I remember when like I first approached you about like, would you like to be a character in FRAG, and working on this for months. It's just the whole process was really amazing, and going back and forth on different ideas on like what your character would actually look like, what kind of gun it would have once it gets developed into FRAG. So it's a lot of back and forth between us, but also with our developer studio here.
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot involved in the process, and it was weird because it wasn't really real to me until she was moving. When I saw her move, I was like, whoa, that's awesome.
You've been playing FRAG Pro Shooter for a little while now. So what is your favorite character? And it can't be Piper Reese or Evil Piper. It has to be a different character.
So I do have a lot of trouble accomplishing anything in the game, and I need like some serious one-on-one help because my video gaming is bad. But like I only like run, and that's like all I'm good at. But of powers and look wise, because I watch a lot of videos of the characters. I like to watch like the characters when someone actually knows how to play them. So it's not just me failing. I like to watch them doing their best. But I really love Crystal, and part of it is because I'm connected to her because I got to play her. But I just had so much fun with Crystal, and I like her as a character. I think she's so cool. I like that there's nothing really up with her. Like she shows up when the first snowfall starts, and then she's out. You know, like that's all the time they have with her. So she's a hot commodity. You know, like Crystal's just. I feel like Crystal is the Instagram influencer of the bunch. You know what I mean? Like she's the photo based. Like she takes photos and then like fixes her nose and like changes her chin like that. That's Crystal's MO.
Sounds like her. Yeah. When I was watching the casting call and I saw you act as Crystal, I was like, oh, you nailed it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, when I looked at her picture, even like before I even watched her play, I was like, this girl, like I know this girl. I know so many of this girl. I think we all know this girl. Like so I was just, I mean, especially in this industry, we know a lot of these girls. So I just had so much fun, like going full into that. That Crystal's just a cool character. And literally, she's a cool character. But I wanted to ask you who your favorite character is.
Oh no. I'm supposed to be interviewing you, remember?
Well, that's what happens when you interview an interviewer.
Okay. I know this is like, oh, she's gonna say Piper, but it's actually Evil Piper. I really like Evil Piper a lot.
Yeah, if I was allowed to pick on my own, I think I'd pick Evil Piper. She's so cool.
I love how she just like elevates herself, and it looks like she's about to be possessed, or she's gonna possess someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, the levitating is so cool. And honestly, like it's funny because when I first saw that we were gonna do the concept of having an Evil Piper and a regular Piper, I was like, this couldn't be more me, because all my friends see me as like this combination of the bright colored Disney girl and the gothic, crazy, dark, possessed girl. So because both of those personalities are me, I have days where I dress like Piper Reese and I have days where I dress like Evil Piper. So it's really cool to have both. I love that because it's just, I really relate to both characters. I mean, I'm definitely Evil Piper on my time of month.
I can see that on your Instagram page. I see you go in between both good and evil. So yeah, we definitely know that.
Yeah, and I'm also a Hot Topic ambassador, so I get to do a lot of cool, like that makes it easy to do the dark clothes and the light clothes because I always have like both. I think Hot Topic is amazing, even without being a part of it. And I honestly think that the style in the game, like I really want to get costumes for all the characters because I think that the costume design in the game is so cool. You know what would be so cool? We should have a way to like buy frag costumes. This should be like
that would be amazing.
it would be amazing. And like, I mean, I think so many of us want those costumes and we would wear them. And I would wear it like out. I would so wear it just like walking around. I would go to Trader Joe's as Evil Piper.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be a costume for you because you're just being yourself, right?
That's true. I just want the outfit. That's what I need the skin, if you will.
The skin, just equipped it on. That's simple, just like that.
That would be so awesome. I wish, honestly, if I could get ready that easily, because it takes me like too long. It would be so awesome if I could just be like, and ready.
So tell us more about you. You're an actress, you're a host, you've like done so much with your career, and now you're in FRAG Pro Shooter.
Yes, so I have been having a big concentration on acting lately, which is awesome because I got to use that with Frag. I got to do the commercial and I got to act as a bunch of different characters, which was really good experience for me because comedy and comedic timing is something I'm really working on. And I really love doing comedy because I've done so much dark stuff and it's very easy for me to do dark stuff. So I really wanted to practice some comedy stuff and I had a lot of fun working on that skill. And it's interesting because people think like the crying is harder than making people laugh, and it's not necessarily. It can be the opposite. Like laughing, making someone laugh and getting the timing on being funny can be harder than bawling, crying, and throwing a fit. It depends on the day. But I definitely have done probably way too much and I have too many interests, so it makes it difficult. But we've done over 1,000 interviews at this point, and we're moving Piper's Picks in a more mature direction in some ways. I want to cover important topics, like I really want to get into what TikTok's doing to society for one, along with a lot of other things, but we can't have a 4-hour video, so I'm worried about that. But I have a lot of things I want to talk about. And I think that because I'm studying communication in school, I'm really able to use what I have to write essays on and combine that with my reporting skills and create entertainment information that is both academic and presented in a way that's entertaining. And that's something that's really important to me.
Oh, wow. That sounds really interesting.
Thank you.